What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Expedition 33. In the previous part, we made it through the beginning of this Sirene area, where, you know, we have the dancing lady down there who sings and kind of mesmerized us at the very beginning. Charmed us, I guess, would be probably, I think that's what the status effect would be called. We've run into that a few times. Then we went through the very beginning of the area. We fought a chromatic, I think, great sword cultist, I believe is what they're called. And now we're going to continue our way through. We're at the very beginning, basically, because we already went through this area, but then we looped back around and it brought us back to the beginning. So this is just a few fights where we'll shoot some people and then we'll move on to continuing through the area. Like I said, these are all just free experience fights, and I'm going to take the free experience. It's 28,000 XP to shoot some people a few times. So again, I keep thinking I see a second person there. Am I missing somebody? I swear there was a person there. Maybe I'm just going insane. But we don't technically need to fight these people. Yeah, we went off to that left there. It kind of went back around. And then it led us back around here. So we got to fight a boss out of it, a chromatic boss, as is. Continue our streak of fighting a bunch of chromatics in like every episode. Ooh, barely any health. Okay. But Verso, with his shooting ability, is just kind of taking us through these beginning areas. And I know it's a waste of time to fight all of them again, kind of. But here's the thing: it's like I said, it's free XP just for Verso to shoot people, hit R2 a few times, and get some levels and stats. So I am certainly going to take advantage of that. Sometimes two-shotting them, sometimes three-shotting them. 47,000 XP just to shoot 9 times. So again, we're taking that every single time. But yeah, we went that way, and it led us a different way. And now we'll come this way. Led us to another one of those creepy elevator dudes in the middle of an elevator that like break their neck and then we start moving. That's what it looks like, though. They like move their neck all weird, and then all of a sudden they're just moving somewhere. I thought I missed that shot. But here's the thing: even if Verso didn't shoot them and kill them, we would just end up killing them. So yeah, so we got this guy. Is there a person on the other side of this one, though? I swore there was another person left to fight. Whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, 2 minutes of fighting things we've already fought, unfortunately, and doing a recap. But all that just to make it to this guy who, I guess he doesn't break his neck, he just kind of like swivels off. But I find that quite worth it to get, what we got, 47,000 experience once and 28,000 3 or 4 times. So that's almost a full level. So just enjoy this view. You see the Axon down there just chilling. We had to have our friend Minoko remind us why we're here, otherwise we might have failed this mission, because even Verso was mesmerized by this lady, charmed or whatnot. Is that a dead Gestrel? We saw one of those in that cave. I think it was Sinister Cave. I never checked. I meant to check last episode. No, he's alive. It's been so long. The days spent surfing on the dunes. Gone. Whoever built this Coliseum sucks. Damn, dude. Whoever built this Coliseum sucks. Alright. Well, what do we have? So it looks like we have 3 different ways to go. We will go left first. This is glowing red something over here. Oh, one of these paint spikes, so we'll gladly take that. This is a dead end, though, so I'll take that, too. I like me some dead ends, because it just proves that there's nowhere else to go in that area. It makes it easier to explore. I suppose I should make sure there's nothing back behind where we landed, which there isn't. I don't think there ever is anything back, like, behind where you land. But the minute I say that, I've already either been proven wrong last episode and don't remember, or... What's up, Patank? So we do have a Patank here. Checking to make sure. Yeah, he's down there, so we probably gotta shove him around this way, because I don't think he would jump down that ledge. So I need you to go that way. Please don't make me chase you around this pillar. Alright, let's see if we can take on this Patank. Let's hope we don't fail like we have before. Okay, melee attack. Can never get those. Every single time. 2 turns. Okay. It hits me every single time. Got a mark on it. Did we not put rewarding mark on Verso? Alright, we need to hit a perfect break. Get a bunch of break damage. Alright, so we have... So yeah, like this one. Perfect example of why we would use Rock Slide. Yeah, it's 5. We'll come back with only 3, unfortunately, I think. Unless we parry something, but... It gets us to get some break damage, and it gets us 4 stains. It actually didn't do that much break damage. That's unfortunate. All right, let's hit Flurry Flurry. There we go, that's a lot of break damage. Counterattack shock Patank and delayed its flight. Perfect. We'll flee in 2 turns. Alright. Well, let's just leave it there then so we can get perfect break because we want to break him. We can do a shot for some extra damage and then hit perfect break. So it is now hit. She has 7 because we did all that, so we can hit Elemental Genesis. So I'm glad we hit those parries. And she takes it out. Perfect. 10,000, we did take damage. We get 5 Resplendent Chroma Catalyst, 1 Chroma, or 1 Recoat, and 5 Colors of Lumina. You always want the Colors of Lumina. So Resplendents also are the ones that get us to 19. So again, 5 of those. You get a Recoat, and then Colors of Lumina. So you usually get like level appropriate Chroma Catalysts, and then you get Colors of Lumina. So this is where we came from. Right, yeah, we have Mr. Guy there. We went this way. We were busy looking at the Patank, so I guess we'll waste a second of time here. And go just make sure there's nothing here, because I was pretty heavily like focused on the Patank. And see, this is why we come back, because I was too heavily focused on the Patank. You guys are probably looking like, hey, look, you missed some chroma, you dumbass. But hey, I found it. And that's why I double check, because I know myself and how I was focusing on the Patank and not paying any attention to whether there was a chroma or a chroma catalyst or any of that stuff. So we went left and straight forwards. Now we can go to the right as we get stuck on a rock. Okay, so all the way down there, there's an item. Over there looks like where we probably want to go. So we'll go up here first. I don't know if you look like a flying thing still, and I think we fought one of these before. So let's just take out the ladies first. There we go. Oh, we had already used rewarding mark. Okay. So this guy takes a lot more damage, but does dodge us, so I was right. Let's see if an auto attack hits. Nope. Oh, we got Mael and Virtuos to take care of it. So those little meatball looking guys are noodles. They look like a meatball noodle. We got a column. I think that's just a level up. Yep, 11 to 13. Perfect. Okay, so let's go up first. See if there's anything up over here. It appears there is at the end here. And we should just be able to drop down. Oh, this is the actual enemy. I thought it was just because I think there's some just floating. Like, I guess they're more in the middle. Is this like a, I was gonna say, is this like a chromatic? It has like special music. Nope. Alright. What do we get up here?
An advantage.
Color of Lumina. I suppose we probably just jump down, or we just run down, right? Just to be safe. Not that it really matters. I think you can just fall to the bottom and it would be fine. But still. Just to make sure. So how do we get to that hat? Oh, one of our friends fell. Because the two lights is where we want to, or the two fires is where we want to get to. Oh, we didn't make it. Okay. Well, we've got something down here, and an item, so, I mean, whatever. I thought we could jump, but I didn't jump, we just fell. Alright, so let's see this guy. Okay, so this is a fight. Grabs a spear from its hat. Okay. Well. Did a perfect break. Perfect. So she has thunder and that, so we can do a crippling tsunami. And it breaks, or not breaks, it just ends. So powerful on shell, applying powerful on applying shell. I did just see that. And it's a critical, so we definitely want to 16%.
Well, that will help.
And now we got auto regen, apply regen on 3 turns on battle start. That's healing again, and on battle start is actually when we're on. Need to heal there. I didn't realize. How did my L get hit? Oh, from the Patank. Okay. So I think we put this on my L because he's got, I mean, he could get 3% more. And I do want her to have the most. First offensive, first hit dealt and taken deals 50%. I don't know if she has first offensive already on. But Perilous Parry received double damage. And Death Bomb, like I said, Death Bomb is nice and all. But I think it would be nice to have. Let's go by crit rate. Yeah, powerful on shell gives 16%. It would give her 6% more to get her to 76. She is doing 999 damage most of the time, though. So yeah, let's just give it to her. And then we can level it too, because powerful on shell, that's 10. I mean, we could do, we would have to look at what shell, auto shell is 10, so that would take 20. I do want to look at getting her, how many energizing, she has all the way up to 3 energizing starts. It would be nice to get her 20 more, to get her the 4, all 4 of them to start off. But she'd have to get rid of like solidifying or confident or something like that to get that. But she doesn't do any of the attacks. So yeah, if she got rid of confident, she could get it, or when she gets 15 more. But it would be nice to get shell, because I think shell, I can't remember how much damage it gets rid of, but it would give you auto shell, and then you would get auto powerful to start. You'd be a very, very, very good opener. I mean, with confident, you could probably take confident off and get auto shell and that. Because I can't remember how much shell gives you. I'd have to look it up. But I think it's 25% less damage, or you take 25% less damage, I think is what it is. Maybe? I can't remember the exact number. Because if it's 25, cutting that in half, but then you'd be able to be healed again, could be pretty alright. Like, that'd be a trade I might be willing to get shell, and then you get powerful on top of it, so you get the extra. I think there's another item somewhere that I was trying to drop down to, so we're gonna not go out yet. Let Verso take out these people. There we go, and then it's 8 shots. I don't think is enough. So if you can hit one of these, nope. Resistant to light there, to the earth there is kind of sucky for Lune for shooting them, or for shooting it, but oh well. Yeah, I thought there was an item I was trying to drop down for, and that's why I fell. Okay, there is somebody to fight there. Yeah, right there. I was trying to drop down to that. So how do I get down to that? There we go, like that. That's how we get down to it.
Good stuff.
32 or 3,500 chroma. Ooh. We're actually gonna have to defend something here, I think. Okay, no, we outspeed them. Perfect. Like, we did a bunch of side content, but I don't think we should be like that high, like over leveled or anything. But come on, we can't even hit auto attack Verso. Come on, bro. There we go. Taking out a bunch of shots. 47,000. I mean, I guess we are level 47. I don't know what the recommended level for this area is, I guess, but... Ah, I almost fell. Alright, I think we got everything there. Think so, at least. Nothing around this way. Damn, just an endless void down there. I guess it's not endless. There is a bottom, isn't there? Yeah, never mind. Over here, an endless void. Just, but no, it's not. Aha!
Oh,
Resplendent chroma catalyst. Oh, lovely. I agree, Seal. I agree. Okay, so we go to this guy, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this isn't where we came from. I hope not. No, because there was a 3-way to go into this area. Like, there was 3 different ways to go where we fought the Patank.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels
This
like
place
home.
is huge. Feels like home. Huh. Okay. So it feels like we're getting a bit deeper now here. Is that a flag? No, that's one of those people that talk to. Those faceless people. There's a boy. I don't know if there was a woman. Oh, and a manor door. Cool. We'll go to the manor. We can reset and save. Not reset, but like rest and save. So we're in the manor here. Big old cracked mirror. If the gestural place taught me anything, it's try to shoot that, and it's red. So there we go. If you come here, make sure to shoot that mirror. Shape of health. Upgrade the healing tint. Perfect. Wait, what? So what door did we come out of? I guess it would have had to have been one up. Huh. Well, now we didn't come out of a door. So I'm gonna be the weirdo who goes back through because I want to see which door that was. Not that it really matters. We got the healing tint that we wanted, so that's what matters. But I want to go back in. Sorry, game, for just loading and reloading and loading and reloading. We can shoot our way there again. But I want to see where this door took us out. It was up there. It was the one I thought it was. Now I want the door to be open. That's mostly why I'm doing it. I do want the door to be open because then we know that like what doors are open and what ones aren't and such. If we ever come back here towards the end of the game to try to make sure that we got all of the manners and all that fun stuff. So upgrade attributes. Who has leveled up? So she could get one more crit rate. Or she could get some more speed, which isn't that much though, right? So she does speed, it's 926 compared to 916 with a crit rate compared to a little bit extra power, 7 with some extra defense. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with her crit rate. We want her critting as much as possible. Verso has some too. Part of me wants to give him a little bit more health for a little bit more attack power. Some speed and defense would be nice. The crit rate doesn't even get him another crit rate. Damn. Let's just go health with some damage. Why not? A nice 25 is a nice even number to let it off at instead of 22. He's got 3 points. Go some more speed. Let's go even vitality for him as well. Alright, now we just have Mael left. Get her some luck, which doesn't give her anything. Some defense gives her defense and some attack power. White just gives her some raw attack power. Let's just do some defense, give her some defense and some attack power. We don't really need it though. We probably should have went to agility actually, because we don't really need the raw attack power right now. Alright, so Lune, did we ever give her lightning dance? Yes, we did, okay. So it would be nice if we could give her the next. He has 4, again we're just saving. She has 4, we're kind of just saving because defenseless to all enemies, I don't really care. Duration is extended by 1 on gaining shell, so protects allies, no. NCL, I think, like I said, we're just going to save for this 10 and 10 because that's 16 more skills where this would be to get to the bottom one because I really want Twilight Dance, but Final Path and Twilight Dance are what I want. So if we're going to go here, that would be 4, 6. So we would get this, so then we need 6 and 10 to get this one. And then if I wanted this one, it'd be even more. Whereas this one, I want Final Path eventually, and we get Twilight Dance as well. So I think we're good. Alright, let's rest. And let's keep on keeping on. In this beautiful desert sandy area, we get sand all on our boots. Gotta make sure we have a desert biome place in our game. Alright, that's our creepy guy we came from. Now let's go talk to... This guy's got a top hat. Fading man. As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? Then again, how many truly know themselves? A lucky few perhaps, because people don't actually know themselves. They like to pretend that they do or tell themselves lies. So, it's a blessing to understand your darkest nature, or a curse to which we turn a blind eye. Like I said, turn a blind eye. We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we? About things we'd rather not admit or confront. Yep. About ourselves. About each other. Then there are things we genuinely don't see. Isn't that human nature, though? Which it is. I wonder, I have nothing but time these days to wonder what I missed that might have changed things. What is it that I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see? It sounds like you have a lot of regrets. When did she start pulling away? The man has gone silent. Damn. So, looks like he lost somebody, whoever this fading man is, lost somebody, and he missed the signs of her pulling away is what he thinks. Get some more colors of
lovely.
Lumina to give to Verso to make him the most overpowered man in the universe. Alright, so we got some people over here. Get some hits. Let's go. Get a nice little fight. We'll take the two dancers first. Get all that damage on him. Get to A. You can take his spear.
Let's carve a path.
So I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. So I want to see if this light holder would do more than 999. So we got to make sure we add the 900. So basically an extra 1,000. And let's see if light holder would have did more than the 999. It would not have. Perfect. So we got fire and ice. I think we just take lightning dance. Yeah, she does a lot of damage at this point. Perfect. Alright, well, let's see what's up here then. Another item. Protecting death. On death, allies gain shell. So again, another one of those where it's like shell would be pretty alright. I kind of want to try to do a build where we can add the gain shell on powerful and auto shell. I just don't know if it's worth exchanging confident on the people we have it on for those two. Well, then we could go back if we wanted to, but we don't want to. I just don't know if it's worth doing all of that. Oh, okay, so we need to shoot over there, but something tells me color of Lumina. Wow, wow. Yep. Alright, that's probably where we want to go. Let's check this way. There we go. Goddamn. I'm trying not to get first attacked by these guys. There's two of them.
Ready to strike.
So we had already got the... Alright, Verso plays immediately. We're just going to hit Perfect Break because we didn't do 999 last time. I don't know if this will even do because they're resistant. But it did.
A storm is coming.
Perfect. So she's got 7. We're just going to hit Lightning Dance again. Or we're going to do it on the full health guy. Alright, we have no AoE. But we'll take a risk here. There we go. It was worth it. Let's just hit Pierce that. I say if we just shoot them, we should get AP back for getting the kill. Get some Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. Perfect.
Great.
Wait, where does this drop down to? I want to know what this does over here before we drop down. So that's where we can shoot back. So what's over here then? Oh, this is what we were just looking at. Oh, hey, a mime. Perfect, we'll take the mime on. He's gonna protect itself. So this is one where we definitely want to hit Perfect Break, if we can. Get our rewarding mark for this. Perfect. Get our 7. The 2 shot. Oh, whoa. There we go. I guess we get extra damage. Get our perfect break. Get some good break damage on it. We have ice and... So wildfire would be better because we would do... Yeah, let's just do wildfire because we get closer to elemental genesis. Build the break up a bit. Alright, let's go here and let's go flurry, build up break. Oh, break it fully. Okay, perfect. I will take that. We made the right decision then. Let's go with an attack there. Get auto attacks, and then we're at 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it's 4, right? Yep, for light holder. Oh, I missed the second hit. Oh my god. I forgot there was a second hit. But we got elemental genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
And there we go. Take it out nice and easy like. We get Sirene for Luna. So we get the same hairstyle as these dancing people. Okay, so I want to make sure. I'm pretty sure that that's just the same way, so I guess it's just you go that way to get the item and this way to come back. So you'd want to be like, oh, okay. So if you went the way I went, there'd be no reason to take that down. But if you went that way first, and then notice you could come up this way, I think that's the way that worked out. It might be a waste of time to have came all the way over here, but I'm 99% sure that, yep, right over there is where we just came up. Perfect. Oh. Okay, we got an expedition marker here. Let's rest. And upgrade our attributes. Who leveled up? Okay, so CL and Luna are both 44. He's got 3. Let's get some luck on him. She's got 3. Get some agility, or we could get some luck is still given. Let's get some more agility first. Then here, luck is still giving us a %, so I'll take that. Because I want Lune as close to 100% as quick as possible. Lune's got 3 points. We're not doing anything with that. Again, we're saving with CL. And Mael, I just don't really know what we really want with her. So we're just kind of chilling on that. Because we have everything we really want with Mael. I can get some extra stuff, but there's just nothing I really want right now. But we will rest there. And what do we have here?
What's that?
The Tisseur. It works for Sirene.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Sirene.
Alright, so Verso's in team take out this Tisseur, whatever they said. I am not good with different accents from different languages. But first off, before we do any of that, we're going to come this way.
Nice.
And get a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. But we are certainly going to take it out. We are not the type to not do things like that. The Neveron does not seem hostile. It so is tirelessly engrossed in its work. Attack anyway? Yes. Because we are certainly going to do everything to make it easier. So it's a Tisseur. It curses the expedition. Okay. I don't know if we could have dodged that. So curse the stats effect that kills the character at the end of its duration. So he's got 8 turns left. So he's gonna die quicker. Okay, so we are shooting this thing. And everybody else will. There we go. Play immediately, and then we want to go ahead and get a perfect break. Get some break damage on it. Again, not a whole lot. So we have fire and regular. So we don't want to do fire. We could do crippling tsunami, would get us to it. Yeah, let's hit crippling tsunami. Because we'll slow it as well. It's resistant to ice. Okay. That's good to know. Get a flurry, build this break bar. 26,000 damage, so he's got 6 turns left now. So that's not great. Get a shot. Get to 5, and then I guess we go perfect break again. So it is weak to light. Okay. So we're at 3 now. She can't do anything with Elemental Genesis or any of that stuff yet, so I think we just get Verso back.
You don't get to die yet.
So now he doesn't have his turn things anymore, which is good. Can do some more auto attacks. So she has 5 turns before she's dead. I think we just hit Pierce to do some damage. Get 999 again. There we go. Get an attack. Get our marks. Hit it twice. Hit a perfect break. We're slowly building this break meter. Oh, those are jumps.
I'll manage.
Okay. Get auto attacks.
Let's carve a path.
And then let's revive Lune.
Better.
And then she can come in and hit an Elemental Genesis. Do 67,000 damage.
Careful, Verso.
Oh, and it's a slam. Okay. Not so great for us. Let's do a revive tint on Verso.
Here.
So he's at D, unfortunately. But we got him up to B real quick with those shots. I was late, I think. Unfortunate. So what do we need for a Berserk Slash? I think we just hit here, stay in C,
Let's have some fun.
and just get a couple of shots so we don't get to B, and then let's just see what a Berserk Slash does. We're missing half health. 23,000 damage, I'll take that. Curses the Expedition, I'll take that. I don't think you can dodge it.
Let's push forward.
Because it also didn't, like... Let's revive Mael. She is stanceless. Let's do a Virtuoso Gradient. Get into Virtuose. Perfect. So now she's got 9. Let's hit a Flurry Flurry. 5,000 damage, which isn't bad. He is at B. I think. Instead of hitting Perfect Break, I think we go through because it's weak to light. And let's just see what Light Holder does.
Your existence ends now.
Okay, not that much actually. Perfect. Hey, we finally got a parry and it's when we win. Level up for Verso and Mael. Get Tissenum, we get Anti-Charm. Responding Chroma Catalyst and Recoats.
Good job. No other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
Why? Why does this victory feel hollow? I don't quite understand that sentiment, but okay. But hey, we are actually going to go back. I lost my fingers went off the stick there, so I stopped. So sorry, you guys might have heard like a smashing noise because like it slipped off, but then like hit right away again. So like smashed it forward. So we beat the Tisseur or whatever that thing was called, and now we can rest, upgrade our attributes on the people who leveled up. So I think that was just Verso and Mael. Yeah, he's still there. Does luck give us more crit? It does not. Does luck give us more crit? It does not. Defense gives us more crit though. Okay. I'll take an extra crit from the defense and attack power for Mael. Oh, defense gives him some more crit too. Damn. But I think we're gonna just continue on our luck. Actually, let's get some agility. Excuse me, get some defense and get some speed. Get us to 40 agility is a nice even number. We can learn some skills here. I don't think we're learning anything. It's still at 3, at 5. He's at 5 again, still. She's at 5, nothing I really want. So, yeah. Perfect. So let's take a rest. And like I said, I think this is a good place to let off this episode. We beat the like mini boss, I guess you would call it, if you're gonna like compare it to like a Zelda dungeon or something like that. We beat the mini boss on the way to the Axon, the one that makes the Axon stronger, I believe is what he said. It would I think it would make her or it weaker, because it does sewing stuff. I don't know what that means. I don't know how sewing would help the dancing lady, but hey, dancing and sewing and cloth, maybe it all goes together. But yeah, like I said, we'll stop the episode here, and in the next part we will continue on and hopefully get to the end and fight the Axon and have our confrontation. But we'll see when we get there, if we get that far. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.